Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to make a necklace, a bracelet, and earrings to match. And they're easy. This is what my new necklace looks like on. And here are my earrings. I love them. The earrings are light. And the necklace is perfect. And the bracelet is pretty perfect too. Now these can make great gifts for Christmas, and they're very inexpensive. I made a lot of them last year to give as gifts. This is the first time that I ever used the crochet thread, but I think I'm going to like it a lot. In this video I'm going to show you step by step how you could make one of these too. They're really fun to make and they're very easy. I'm going to show you how to make the earrings and the bracelet. Now the necklace is made exactly like the bracelet, just a little bit longer. And I'm going to explain to you how I made my pendant, which is exactly like the earrings, except for it's a little bit longer and I added a leaf to it. Okay, you're going to need string. I have hemp string and I have crochet string. Today I'm going to use crochet string. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need earring hooks. You're going to need beads. Now I use these little leaves or feathers for my pendant, but you could use anything that you have just sitting around. And you're going to need tape. I'm going to use a basket. I love a basket because you can store your stuff in it. And I have my crochet hook hooked into the side of the basket so that it will hold my project while I work on it and it won't move around. I'm going to take my string and I'm going to have to measure my wrist. This is about, I'm going to give myself extra because we would rather have too much than not enough. So I put it around my wrist and give myself extra. Now you notice that I folded it in half so that I will have that much. Now I'm going to cut that. So I take the string that I just cut and I put it to the end of my new string, and I'm going to double this. So this is the string that I just cut and here's where it ends. Now I'm going to fold it there and I'm going to double it and then I'll cut it. In order to see what size knot we need to make, we have to see which bead we're going to use for the end, for the clasp. So this is the bead that I chose. And I have to say, how big do I want my knot? So I usually go by my bead. And I say, well, I don't want it too loose, but I don't want it too tight either. We got to make it just right. And that one fits perfect. You take your loop that you just made and you either tape it to the table or you put it on your crochet hook. You just have to make sure that this is held sturdy and tight. These two are the two short strings. We're going to be working mostly with the long strings. You make a loop on this side. You go under the two middle strings. You take this string and you go under the string that made the loop, and you go under that and through the loop. And there you have it. I'll do it again on this side. It's not like when we were making the bookmarkers. This is going to give you a twirl. And I do this 10 times and then I will do a bead. The next thing you do is put tape on the end of your two middle strings. And I just use a very little piece of tape. and I wrap it as tight as I can around the end of the string. This will help you put the beads on your necklace or your bracelet. This is the thing about wood beads. Some of them are clogged up, and you're going to have to free the hole up. So with every one that I use, I take the end of my scissors and I just make sure that the hole is free and blow in it. I take my two ends that are all taped up and I get a bead and I put it through. You just do the same exact thing as you did before. Now I think that's going to be long enough. I cut the ends so that they're even. Because my bead hole is pretty big, it's going to slide up and down on here. So I'm going to tie a knot right here. So that way my bead will stay still. And take all my strings and put it in my bead. Now you have to make a knot on this side of the bead. And you take your scissors and you cut right at the knot. Now we're going to do the earrings, which are really easy. Say I wanted that long. You're not going to need a lot of string, but I'm going to make it a little bit longer. And we'll do the same thing like what we did with the bracelet. Now we're going to do the knot. The beads that we are using are small, so we only need a very small knot. That looks good. I'm going to get one little piece of tape and I'm going to tape them both together. We only need 4 beads. Do 1 stitch. Next bead. We'll do 1 stitch. We'll do a light color bead. And we'll do 1 stitch. We'll do a dark color bead. And we'll do 1 stitch. Now all we have to do is tie a knot in the bottom. I measure it to my other earring and I cut. Now I take my ends and I fray them. There, I frayed all the ends of my string. Now we're going to put this on. We're going to take our loop and we're going to put it through the hole of our earring holder, just like that. Now open up your hole and put this end through the hole. There you have it. Now I'm going to explain to you how I did this. I did the same exact thing as I did on my earrings. I started out at the top with 10 stitches. I put all my 4 beads exactly like I did with my earring. I just put the leaf on one of the strings and then I tied just like I did with the earrings. It's that simple. And then I loop it over my necklace just like that, like I did with my earring. And there you have the pendant on the necklace. I'd love to hear from you if you make one of these pieces of jewelry. And I hope you have fun doing it like I did. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Oh, look at that. That's a good looking necklace.
Really?
Yeah, embrace it. Awesome.
Thank you! Ugh. Flies!